Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. I know at this point it's just the entire point of these intros is to tell you what time of day it is. You can, someone posted in my Discord, it was Dusk, who said that you can really tell the difference between the 4 p.m. and the 4 a.m. recordings based on my voice. So I'm gonna just talking for a little bit for the first 30 seconds so you can get your guesses in as to what time of day it is. I don't really know what the difference is because I sound the same to me at all times. However, you know how it is. Anyway, it's 9:30. I'm trying to get these recordings done before the stream, but it is difficult just because I spend my afternoons doing school. But you know, I have time at night. It's just a lot of times I don't feel like doing anything before stream. But tonight we're gonna play Monster Train. And tonight's a real treat because we are playing Default Melting. Indeed. Let's get to it, shall we? Last episode was... Oh yeah, we super stacked Alloyed Construct and let him go mad. That's right. It's a good run. Today's episode is Melting Awoken. How exciting. We're closing in on that DLC coming out. We got like a month left, a little over. It's time is awkward because you can't just do like a straight 30 days because February has 28 days and not 31 or 30. I don't know how long. It's like what, 12 days and then another 25. We got like 4 weeks left. I guess that's about a month. So yeah, we got about a month left until the DLC releases. Pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you're looking forward to it as well. I'll probably be streaming a bit of Monster Train when the DLC comes out. I don't know for how long, but I will probably stream at least a little bit of it as well as, you know, YouTube videos. But anyway, hope you're doing well today. Happy Wednesday, halfway through the week. Indeed, I'm gonna move you a little closer here as well. Also, while we're here, I may as well check if I'm muted. I am not. And I'm recording. Great news. Alright, don't forget to like the video, comment the video, subscribe as well to the video. Let's get to it. We have Double Barrel Daedalus, Darkness Arc is Patient Seraph, Molten Encasement, Razor Sharp Edge, and Wicked Blaze. It's fine. Molten Encasement is a good starter. I might try to play Harvest. This is a good run to play Harvest Rector. Like Light's Gift. We'll see what they show us here. Alright. I will play Harvest here. I have not played Harvest Rector in a long time, and I think that this is a good run for Harvest Rector. Awoken feels like a clan that pairs pretty well with him. We put a sweep unit with him and he'll get really big. Like Shattered Shell would be really good, I believe. We'll see what we see. I do not particularly want this invasion trial. Let me take a look. I should take it. After the run 2 days ago where I did not get the multi-strike and basically lost because of it, it feels wrong to not take the invasion trial. It is going to lead to us taking a little bit of damage, but that's alright. We'll just do this. The restores are mostly going to be worthless, I believe. Shattered Shell is the hit that we're really looking for. Shattered Shell with multi-strike is our big play. Until we see something like that, though, it is a bit up in the air, I suppose. No telling what we're doing on this run. A shame about the Collector, but we were never going to get the Collector with the trial, which was just a fact of life here. Can take out one of these. What is in Wicked Blaze? It's a drag, I believe. I probably should have reformed the drag. I guess it wouldn't really make a difference. It's okay, we're taking a bit of damage here. We're gonna take a total of 16, it looks like, which is fine. 16 damage here is fine. Although maybe it's more because Rector might not. No, because he gains with these clergymen. He ends up positive, so we're fine. Guess I should be upping the Train Steward, but it shouldn't matter. Yeah, he gains health with the clergyman plus the stealth. So we took 16 for the trial. I think that it's fine just because it means that if we have a unit that we want to upgrade, we'll be able to upgrade it confidently. Or at least we'll be able to look for the upgrade. Remember recently I said Dripfall is a card that I should take more. I'm just going to start clicking on Dripfall if nothing is better. And Glimmer seems good here. Glimmer is a good fallback, hold over Glimmer in case we don't see Husk Hermit or Shattered Shell. It's a fine pickup. It's an answer just in case we don't see one of the units we want. This isn't great. I don't really want to play anything from the Remnant Banner on this run. Like maybe you could play Wickless Baron, but I typically find it to be not great. This would be a run for it, but I'd rather go to the left. We can see... I think this is Thorned Hollow. It's very, very awkward. But I think this is Thorned Hollow for the short term, although I guess I could pick Awoken Hollow and just have him cultivating with Rector. He'll just be cultivating himself, I think, mostly. It's kind of weird. I will try Awoken Hollow here. Normally I would pick Thorned Hollow there. Let's try Awoken Hollow. I don't think it matters a ton. I think they're both not good. Not on this run anyway. But maybe I'll be surprised. You never know. I would really like to see a unit draft here so that I have a chance of seeing this Shattered Shell. Armor 10. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. But I think that we want it. It does hurt us though, and maybe I even just die for this armor trial. I'm not sure. Real question is, do I put Awoken Hollow behind or in front? I think I put him in front. Because I'm just going to be constantly healing him. Right, this is a really good Glimmer draw. I think with that Glimmer draw we actually line ourselves up to take 0 over the course of this combat then. Which is really good. Yeah, I don't make use of the harvest whatsoever. Like, I can't harvest my own units right now, but I had to take Awoken Hollow to survive this combat. And that's okay. He's not the perfect pickup, but he's fine here. He's gonna do just enough. And maybe we can do something fun with cultivating on this run. I'm not sure what, but maybe there's something we could do. Wouldn't it have been funny if I didn't win because of the missed cultivate? I thought about that before I dripped him and I went, what are the odds? I don't think I want to take a second Dripfall. Obviously one of the things we could do is take Draft with cultivating. That sounds really awful though, is the problem with it. It seems really, really bad. I think I'll just skip this. And I like Steel Enhancer and Wildwood Sap here. I think I'm gonna end up keeping the Awoken Hollow and just having him as a fallback for excess enemies. And if we see Animus of Will, it can just be a secondary plan while we have Rector and a backline clear. Deal with backline potentially. I think it's better to take Wildwood Sap here. And I think I take Husk Hermit. Husk Hermit is another, he's not perfect, but he's something pickup. Like, he works, you know? He's no Shattered Shell here. Not at all. He's not Shattered Shell, but he works. So the idea we're moving towards here is Rector plus Husk Hermit on the bottom or middle floor, and then Awoken Hollow plus a unit with multi-strike on the top floor, preferably Animus of Will. We'll see. Whoa, I did not mean to scroll that much. I meant to do 1. We will get to see at least one more Awoken Banner lined up with the Steel Shop, which is really nice as well. I'm going to the right here. Right here? I think so. I think the idea here is I mostly want the Pyre health. I would feel a little better. Let's think not in terms of Pyre health. I think that the Pyre health and the Remnant Banner are similar, but I think the Pyre health is a little higher in value, which is why I lean towards the right here. On the left we could see Holdover Glimmer, but we don't really need Holdover Glimmer anymore, and duplicating the Wildwood Sap is pretty good here, which is why I'm leaning towards the right. And I think it is the play, for the reasons I listed out there. There's a world where it isn't right, and it's if this is a ×5, but what the odds of that are like 1 in 23 or something like that. Yeah, okay. I'll give you 10 Pyre health, and I will give you 50 gold. Okay. I just gave up 10 pyre health. Or... I guess I take it. Sure. It probably saves us money because we don't have to put Burnout 1 onto the tombs. It's like, it saves us 25 gold, probably. It's technically 50 gold worth of value with the Burnout 1, which is maybe good enough. I'm not sure. Okay, well, not gonna be playing Rector down there. I've spoken with the partners at this firm, and we've decided to not play Rector on that floor after some deliberation. There's a chance it's like a 1 in 3 that I just get clapped here. Yeah, okay, we're fine. If the bomb goes mid-floor on that turn, things can get a little ugly. However, the bomb did not go mid-floor on that turn, so we don't have to think about that anymore. And from here, Rector should get a pretty fat health pool. And we're gonna have the Cultivate boy on the top floor, just kind of chilling. In a decent spot, I would say. Wow, that is crazy how much damage this does. It is 32. Look at Molten Encasement here, though. It gets the full block the round. Look at how nuts it is. Thanks, Molten Encasement. That's pretty cool. I actually want to play Wicked Plays here. Pushing 24 damage into one of these Forged Disciples should mean that we don't take anything from the heavies. Or we come pretty close anyway. Gross. I can defend this by playing 2 dregs in front of him, which is nice. Oh, the bomb is dazed! Wow, I did not remember that that bomb gets dazed. Alright. That is unfortunate. Oh. Monster Train, you good? It's really bad that that bomb is dazed as well. I guess it's not that bad. It's just like some cultivates are lost is all. Not great. 60 health. I guess I'm going to... I'm not going to worry about the pyre health here. I'm going to worry about killing Daedalus here, because this is what... I can prevent 1 damage by Razor Sharping, which is not that good. So I think I'm going to put it on the Cultivate boy here. Unfortunately, he lost a lot of stats because I forgot that bomb was dazed. However, hopefully that does not make a big issue here. Rector did not get to scale up particularly much as well. I guess I could drip fall this hollow down here. It's not really that good though. I don't think it is anyway. I'm pretty sure we're fine. I think we get a pretty good chunk out of him here. Yeah, 130 is decent, and then we have a bunch of stats up here. Huge health pool plus 6 regen I think is plenty to deal 400, 500 damage. Yeah, he definitely goes 10 rounds with Daedalus. It's not close. Sick. Okay, if we see Animus of Will here, I'll be pretty ecstatic. I think that Animus of Will is the pickup that makes me feel like we're going to win for sure. Spikes on Rector is pretty cool, but I don't need that. Channel Song I don't like. Sacrificial Resurrection is probably just okay. The problem is that for the most part, once I play out all of my spells, it's just gonna be used to kill units, but units die anyway. Right, because I'm not going to want to sacrifice anything other than the dead weights and maybe drip ball. Yeah, I think it's a skip. No Animus of Will, unfortunately. We still have 1 more chance. Not taking any of those units. This is probably draw. This is probably a draw energy run, and typically I think it's right to just take draw first. I think so. Might be a draw space run if I need to play top 4, but I'm not sure. In here, quick plus 25 plus 10. You're gonna show me Animus? Oh, sick. Insta-pick that Animus of Will. Not even a moment's thought. This is a run to take out the Train Stewards and then probably just the Dregs. In my mind, there's a few things that we want. One of them is quick plus 10 on Husk Hermit, so that's nice. Very, very right out the gate. That's nice. The big thing about quick plus 10 Husk Hermit here is on Seraph, it's going to remove the possibility that we lose Rector, because Rector's going to get hit with the melee weakness, and then the 15 times 2s will walk up and die, giving Rector the health he needs to survive Seraph the Patient's first hit, in theory. Because Husk Hermit will go first, which is very nice. I'm going to throw the plus 25 at Awoken Hollow, and then we're going to go to more Steel Shops. I think that Multi-Strike and health on Animus of Will is decent, although I think we're in a really dominant position here. I think we have everything we want, and we just want to path into stacking regen now. Or just more Rejuvenate triggers even, is what I feel like we're after here. I think I'm okay with this trial. I think it should be fine. We'll see. I did very recently lose a lot of health to this combat and die. However, that wouldn't happen to me another time, right? Haha, yeah. Rector is not particularly useful on this combat. I'm gonna play him down here because I want him to potentially get stealth. Should have played the Restore, by the way. My bad. But yeah, he's just gonna pass away. I guess he'll live an extra round with Husk Hermit played, and that's okay. It's worth it, I think. I think so. And then we just throw some Wildwood Steps. So I would like to pick up Engraft on this run. The biggest pickup for me on this run would probably be Engraft. Or anything similar. I would take Awake or whatever else. Whatever the game wants to show me here, I'll be happy to play with. This is probably a run for space. As I look at it, this is a run to pick up space. The energy isn't that big of a deal once we take some cost downs and things of that nature. Yeah, we could use the space to... Always being able to set up top floor is nice. It gives us a little breathing room as well, as more room for harvesting. I feel like in these episodes you can tell when I'm not recording super late just because I'm a lot more focused. I feel very zoned in right now. This is the win, and I'm going to walk you through every step of it. Yeah, this Cultivate is going a lot better than I thought. I've definitely not played a ton with Cultivating ever since they put it in the game. I just haven't been a huge... not a huge fan, I just never really play it. Cultivating Sentient's cool, but I see her like once a week. But it does, you know, this guy's pretty fun. Making big numbers on Animus of Will? Oh god, I guess. Twist my arm, why don't you? Yeah, I feel very zoned in here. This run's looking pretty strong. I think we do well in the Patient Seraph as well. I don't have much fear of Arcus. I'm pretty sure we crush all of the potential 4-5 bosses. Yeah, I think that this run is pretty much over. In a good way. Hey, look at that, Engraft. I could take Pyrogrow, but I don't think Pyrogrow is great when you don't have Root Seeds. Now, this is a tough one. The duplication is good, but I'd rather go Steel Shop and then go to the Magic and Removals here, and then hopefully Magic and Removals here, and then duplicate a Wildwood Sap most likely. I think that's the line. The pathing through the rest of the act. And by act, I mean run. A little more base health on Animus is not terrible, but I don't think it's needed. Alright, taking a little drink there, a little sippy, if you will. Quick on her is decent, I guess. She doesn't really need stats, so I can just give her quick. It doesn't feel like she needs stats all that much. Yeah, I don't want to take Large Stone. I will just chill. Unfortunately, we did not see an upgrade that I really cared for. Let me look. So if I'm going to this duplication, I have... I have to consider if I'm going to another Steel Shop. I think I might go to this Steel Shop, but it's a little frightening to not have upgrades before Arcus. I feel like we want to just see Remove Consume, double the Remove Consume Wildwood Sap, and slam that to victory. So I think we go Magic Shop here, Magic Shop here, Magic Shop here. And given that, I think that I just give Spikes to Awoken Hollow and we call it a day. Should have taken plus 25 for Animus of Will. How could we have known? There was always the chance that it was large stone. Or not large stone, but multi-strike. I think it is worth the roll. Oh, another Wildwood Sap? Don't mind if I do. There's a case to be made for clicking Umbra. Oh, yeah. Sometimes we see Space Prism and it's good. I didn't even get to go through the line of reasoning before I clicked Umbra, saw Space Prism, and it was good. Space Prism's an interesting one because maybe I just don't take space now. And by maybe I mean I probably don't take space now. I'm not worried about Spell Shield here. We don't play any spells on enemies. Backline dies 100% guaranteed. We always play the two mid floor. The two goons. And Space Prism just lets us make up that space loss. Okay. Ideally I draw into, yeah, Husk Hermit. No problems. Not a worry. I think the Razor Sharp is worth more. I mean, it has to be, right? It has to be worth more. Toss this away. This is a run where playing Dregs is a lot of times going to be wrong. I have to keep an eye out for that. I don't think it's wrong here, but there are times where playing Dregs is going to be an incorrect decision. Honestly, this Dreg was probably wrong, but it's a pretty minor thing. It's a very small optimization. I should not get overconfident here. I could definitely still see myself having this one slip away. We didn't see any Endless, I don't think, for two. Did I see Endless? I think I saw Quick and I didn't reroll, and then we saw Large Stone and Quick again. No multi-strike, no Endless on this run. Look at this Rector. He's very large. One of the lines we could also follow here is if we're set up like this, we could just Drip Fall Animus of Will down. Another reasonable option, I would say. Like, I could do it there. I'm not going to, but we could. Pretty sure if I do this, we come close to, yeah. Bring back the two and we'll just win the fight on this floor. Don't even need him on the top floor. Easy. Yeah. Okay. This is a long fight, but Harvest Rector here with a quick sweep unit is good, I would say. I would rank it as relatively strong, yeah. Don't need any more cards, I don't think. I'm pretty sure I only will take, like I might take Awake. Will I take Awake here? That's the question. I think not. I think we have the Wildwood Sap line. I'm okay without Awake. Is Restoring Retreat the worst card in this game, do you think? What do you think the worst card in this game is? I would put Restoring Retreat on the list as one of the cards that I would offer up as the worst. I hate it. I don't really know what else I can tell you. I just hate it. It's never good. Paying 2 energy for a move a unit down effect is never gonna feel okay. Remove this. Remove Consume. Cool. We got the double stack Wildwood Sap and the remove Consume Wildwood Sap, so both of these are pretty strong. But yeah, it might just be the worst card in this game. I'm trying to think of one that I would put as worse, because even it's up there. Another option would be, oh wow, we get minor refraction on this fucking Awoken Hollow? Huh. Now that's a real thinker right there, isn't it? I mean, obviously I do this, but definitely I don't need to take space as well. I could just put Rector with Animus and Cultivator Boy, or I could just throw Rector away. Either way. Huh. I'm trying to think of the card that I would... There's another card that I would offer up as the worst card in this game, and it's the... I can never remember the name of it. It's the 2 energy Rage Armor card in Hellhorn. That card is bad. That card is pretty high on the list of bad cards as well. I'm gonna go ahead and just play bottom 4. May as well give Rector 5 sap. I don't think where I put them matters a whole lot for these two. Get the tiny hollow. I do feel a great amount of joy when I see a small Awoken Hollow. Wow, Space Prism's worthless too. Maybe I just take draw here. It's a strange one, for sure. But like, I don't need space anymore. I don't really need energy all that much, do I? That incant shard's a little bit sad. Not world ending, just a little sad. Yeah, maybe I just take energy, or maybe I just take second draw here. My energy problems are mostly non-existent here because of the fact that I have Engraph. You're at what, 60? This is 90? Yeah. This is rough estimates, but close enough. If those numbers are close, I'll do like an actual read of their health points and damage points, but those numbers were not close. Maybe I should have taken the Cultivate there. I don't think it matters, personally. I was about to freak. I thought he put another incant shard up here. But maybe I'm going to a bunch of magic shops though, so I can just cost down everything. I'm going to 2 magic shops in the next 2 rooms. Like I can just cost reduce all of these restores, and we're having a lot of turns like this. It feels like a lot of my cards don't matter as well. I don't know, this is a really difficult choice because I think that neither option is particularly good. This is a choice that I think you could sit here and debate for a very long time, because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. They're very, very close in how much they change the power of this run. Yeah, I don't need another source of quick. I already have 2 quick upgrades. I'm good to skip, thank you. I'm gonna click on draw here. I think that you can take draw or energy there, and they are both absolutely fine. I will be surprised if this run does not kill Seraph. Put it like that. I will be surprised. I'm not gonna keep Dripfall. I was thinking about maybe keeping Dripfall and trying to make a super floor, but I don't really want to. I could, I don't really feel like it. I can also just hold over -1 in Graft, which is free card draw, it's +1 energy, and it's a rejuvenate trigger every turn, which is good. So like on the card draw front, we draw 8 cards per turn after the first time we play it, but the 8th card is in Graft, so it's neutral on card draw, it's +1 energy, and it's the rejuvenate trigger. Like it really is just everything you could want. And yeah, I think we're fine. Feels good. Feels like a good run here. Again, I'm happy to take Spell Shield. I am a little sad that I got rid of Dripfall before this combat. Dripfall would be nice here. We do not suffer at the hands of Pyre Wings doing the hey, you don't get to take your turn anymore, because we have Engraft, which is going to let us take our turns. Very nice. Or at least we'll get 1 energy, which is something. And we maybe get some stealth. Also, we won't miss like a whole turn or anything like that. We'll just miss 2 energy, which is not a whole lot to miss with Engraft. Unfortunately, we missed the Collector, but we did take the trial, so it's not that big of an issue. Should watch out for her not dying. I'll throw Molten Encasement out. Molten Encasement blocks the next round's Pyre Wings. Unfortunate about that Collector. I guess I should have played mid-floor just so I could guarantee Collector, but yeah. Ah well. Oh wait, we have Light's Gift. Constantly on this run I have forgotten about the joy of Light's Gift. Consistently I forget it's there. Yeah. I mean, we'll get a pretty good feel for it. Our damage on the Hollow, or on the Animus, is not scaling at an absurd rate, but it's scaling at a good enough rate, I feel like. And if I were to... I mean, we're killing this floor, so... If you extrapolate this out, we have 30 regen. Maybe if I incant Seraph the Patient a lot of times, this will be a problem. It's one of those. It's another situation where the only way we lose this run. Sorry, I'm speaking too fast. Let me deep breath, slow it down a little bit there. The only way that we lose this run is if on Patient Seraph I just get randomly sniped. This guy lives by 1. What a crime. I take damage here and lose energy here by 1. What a shame. Oh, I don't lose energy this time. But no, if we have our Awoken Hollow sniped by Seraph because I incant too much, we could lose this. That is most likely not going to happen because of the quick on the Animus, but it could. We did just put up 49 regen in this combat though, which is a good sign, I would say, for the regen numbers. I don't even feel like I need to duplicate anything. Huh. Interesting. I'm just skipping all of the cards they show me because I'm not interested in anything they're selling. And I'm still gonna go, right? Because I planned around -1ing a lot of stuff. Emblem of the Exiles would be absolute nuts here. Firestone Housing's a bit of a shame, but it doesn't really matter. Don't I maybe just take the +3 magic power thing. I can double stack again. I don't actually want to double stack again. We have plenty of regen. I don't need to do any more. Instead, I'm just going to up the actual numbers that we're healing so that I don't randomly have my hollow drop in the early stages of the fight, I think. Also want these Razor Sharps to be free. Yeah, I feel pretty good here. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the +3 magic power Tempered Talisman. And look at that, we get enough for 1 removal. Oh, nice. I don't even know what I'm gonna remove. Probably Wicked Blaze, but Wicked Blaze is nice. I'll do Razor Sharp Edge here. Guess I could have doubled in Graft, but it's a lot of incanting if I double in Graft, I think. I don't really think I want to remove any of these cards, if I'm being honest with you. It's never any of our units, we can start with that. It's not in Graft, it's probably not Glimmer, not Molten Encasement, Razor Sharps isn't really worth it. Maybe I just don't have the energy for Wicked Blaze? Yeah, maybe I just don't have the energy for Wicked Blaze. By the time we get to a point where it reforming a tomb matters, the fight should be over. Alternatively, I could keep that 120 gold for score. Also a reasonable plan. Now I could play this a lot of ways. I'm always gonna play Rector and Molten Encasement on the bottom floor here. It's a question of, is it worth it to rally Seraph 1 time to play top 4? I think the answer is yeah. I think it's fine. My boy does take a 23 as well. If he gets melee weakness here, it could be problematic, but it shouldn't. I think it's worth incanting once to make that less of a possibility as well. There's a chance that Rector just hyperscales and wins this fight for me too. Yeah, sometimes he does this and then... No, he can't die because of Light's Gift. Yeah, never mind. Nothing to be afraid of there. Unfortunately, I do also have to rally him again, which is a real issue. The start here, not optimal. However, probably fine, right? I should not play Wildwood Sap here. I should focus on healing your boy up because he's gonna have double melee weakness most likely. Ah, never mind. Seraph has been merciful with that melee weakness drop. Okay. I mean, I think from here we stabilize into just winning this run. Pretty sure from here it's a pretty comfortable position, especially if he just melee weaknesses Rector a bunch of times for me. Like, that's really nice of Seraph to just kind of take it easy. We had a bit of a bad open here. Nice of Seraph to just kind of let us off with a warning. A little don't let me catch you around these parts again sort of deal. Yeah. It was bound to happen where he comes up here. I don't think that I incant him at all. And by don't think, I mean I just don't incant him at all. I can play these cards down here. Don't worry, I'm not going to kill this guy. I would never accidentally kill my own Husk Hermit on that turn. No, don't be ridiculous. Pretty sure Rector is to the point as well where if I were stacking regen on him, he would also win me this run. He's pretty strong. Might have a little bit of heavy sneaking by me here. But also, as I've pointed out a few times recently, Patient Seraph is the one where there's only one round of double heavies. Nothing to be afraid of. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on not doing it to him up there. No incants. Hey, maybe I will kill him down here. Maybe Seraph the Patient won't even make it to my boss killing floor because he'll die to this big Rector with 240 health. He takes 1800. On the floor that I'm not even focusing too much, he takes 1800, so that's pretty cool. Harvest Rector is a man who, if you focus on him, he really puts up some big numbers. He gets to some very, very large numbers very quickly. My man gets thick. Pretty sure we win this. Yep. I'm just gonna end my turn. Don't mess around with incanting Seraph the Patient. We don't need to flex on him. It's mostly just for fun anyway. The run felt like it was a lot longer than it actually was. This did not feel like a 35-minute episode, although I mentioned earlier as well, I think yesterday's episode, I mentioned that I felt like I was coming out of my content slump. A part of that is trying to not speed through these episodes unless there is truly nothing to say, and there were things to point out, right? There were definitely things to talk about in this run, things to mention, you know? Decision-making processes that are worth talking about. This run looks a whole lot different if I pick a different unit, right? If I don't take the Awoken Hollow, I take the Thorned Hollow instead. This run looks very, very different. This run is just me going, man, how the hell do I kill these double heavies? I don't know. It's very difficult, isn't it? But instead, I tried them out, and I was like, yeah, maybe cultivating is something that I should be trying more often, and the answer is, yeah, I should. What the hell? Harvest plus sweep on one floor, and cultivating on another seems like a pretty good strategy for melting Awoken. I think that typically Harvest Rector is a little bit better in a clan with sweep as the secondary, so Awoken or Stygian. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.